Women don't want to see you win unless you're winning with her. Now, a real man will want to see another man win. You know what I'm saying? Because when you see another man winning, you see yourself winning. We're talking about real masculinity, not these little pushovers, not these little tantrums. I can't stand men who are physically strong, but emotionally weak. Well, that's a dangerous individual. Or that's a pathetic individual. I can't stand men who are physically strong but mentally weak. Now that's a dangerous individual. So let me correct myself. A physically strong man with a weak mind is dangerous. A physically strong man with weak emotions is pathetic. Not a man that's strong and balanced. You know what I mean? All with an end, all wellness will want to see another man do great because it will either inspire him or he'll have the chance and ability to inspire others. He'll see himself. It's best to have 50 men here who's all doing well than to have half. Because if we all doing well, the planet's going to do well. If the planet's doing well, you know what I mean, our children's going to do well. If the children's doing well, the future's going to do well. Success depends on men. You see how women act nowadays? Women act that way because we allow them to act that way. Because we stepped down and we lifted our foot up. And now they rised up, they went too far. It's like a balloon. You put the little stick on it, the little metal part, you can still let it float. You can still let a woman rise up. But once you cut that leash, she get too big-headed until her fucking shit pop. And then she pops, she flakes, and she falls down. And even for the man who wants the leftovers, he's not even able to lift her up because her wounds is too big to heal. And that's exactly what's going on nowadays. That wound is too big to heal. So they don't want to see you do great. Because women are the reflection of men. If she can't reflect on your greatness, all that's going to do is shine upon her weakness, shine upon her failures. And you know how insecure women are. They don't want to see you win. Deep down, bro, that's their dark side. So we have to lead them. We have to lead them to the light. We got to lead them to righteousness. We got to lead them to success. We got to lead them to discipline. We have to lead them to intelligence. We have to lead them to logic. Women have all these things, but they don't know how to appreciate it. They don't know how to utilize it. They don't know how to optimize it. They don't know how to multiply it. And really, they really don't understand it. Money comes to women like nothing. Because money is energy. And that energy is not masculine. No, power is masculine. The assets of being capable of retaining and keeping and multiplying and receiving money. Although it's not the essence of it. The essence of money is feminine energy. Yes, my brother. Yes. Money is not masculine. It's how you use money that makes it masculine. If you use money in an intellect way, that's masculine. If you use money in a disciplined way, that's masculine. If you use money in a powerful way, that is masculine. But spending money is female. You know why? It's pretty. That's why broke motherfuckers look fly and rich motherfuckers look okay from time to time. Cause it ain't about being pretty, homie. It's about being successful. So once again, women don't want to see you win. Cause she knows when you really start winning, when you really start winning, it's when you don't need her. That is when a man is at his best, when he doesn't need nobody. Not only your girlfriend, your mama, your sister. And it's not to say that you close yourself off from the feminine beings and then you interact with men. Fuck no. Why would another man need another man if you're a man yourself? So that's out of the equation. It's about self-love, about you, me, myself, and I. Yes, when you go outside and you show yourself that you only care about yourself in a loving way, what you're doing is you're being an example to another friend. You're showing them, because women don't know how to love themselves. They know how to love others, but they don't know how to love themselves. And just like men, we don't know how to love others until a woman teaches us. A woman teaches us how to love others, and we teaches people how to love themselves. But what really counts is how you love yourself. Because what you want to do for others, you have to do for yourself first. How the fuck you gonna give somebody $1? You only got $1 for yourself. Women don't think like that. You know why women don't think like that? Because things are handed to them. They don't have the mindset that we have. Because shit is not handed to a man. When a man don't have nothing, nobody's gonna give him anything. You gotta work for it. A woman can have nothing, or she can have everything, and she's still gonna receive things. She's gonna receive more than everything. She's gonna receive anything. Women don't want to see you win, unless it involves them. If it doesn't involve them, they don't want to see you win. They're insecure like that. They're scary like that. They confused like that. It's in their nature. And it's also in a woman's nature. Now, we're not talking about queens, man. We're not talking about a queen. A queen knows. We're not talking about a queen, man. A queen's on a whole nother level. A queen is a feminine being that is on the same path as you. You know what I'm saying? But she's not doing it in a masculine way. She's doing it in a feminine way. She knows her place. She knows her roles. We're talking about basically. We're talking about these new age women. We're not talking about a woman in the past. We're talking about these new age women. Because queens, they don't even exist anymore, man. They don't walk around like that. You got princesses. You got a lot of princesses around here, but you don't got queens. You know why you don't got queens? Because you don't got kings. A queen can't be a queen without her king. I don't care what nobody say. That's not in human nature. I don't give a fuck what the queen bee is doing. Fuck her, and she's lonely anyway. Without her children, she don't got nobody. So, yeah, her children what makes her strong. And where she get them seeds from? From the masculine bee. Even though they fuck the man bee and throw him off to the side. Yeah, that's how women bee do. They throw the man bee to the side, let him die. But we're not gonna talk about that though. We're talking about human beings. You know what I mean? The human female species, queen, needs her king. The lioness is a queen, and she needs her king, the lion, the alpha. Rah. You know what I mean? I could have rawed much more deeper, but I don't want to make people scared out here. I could have did a real powerful raw. That's another thing too, man. It's you gotta surround yourself around like beings. You will never see a lion hanging around hyenas. You know what I mean? I think I'm surrounded by nothing but hyenas. I'm surrounded by cowards. People who like to group up with people and play with other people's emotions. And people who like to seem tough. And then when you really test their toughness, they not tough. Like, don't do that, man. I'd rather a motherfucker be honest with me and say that he's weak. You know what I mean? Just by you admitting that, that's a strength right there. And if you're willing to boost yourself up, I would do everything in my power to help you. But if you try to be like, oh, I'm tough, I'm this and this and that, and if I count on you to be tough, if I count on you to be strong, and you can't, bro, you putting my life in jeopardy. And if you're willing to put my life in jeopardy before it's in jeopardy, you can't be around me. Because if I survive from that, I'm coming from you. I'm really coming for you. If I'm lifting weights and I'm lifting 300 pounds and I'm benching 300 pounds and I'm having you carry me and that motherfucker dropped to my neck because you wasn't sure enough to do it and I have to push beyond my limits to push it off, once I heal, I'm coming for you because I could have lost my life. But see, if you was honest, I wouldn't even have been around like that. I'd be like, you know what? Let me just do 200. Honestly, take you a long way, my friend. You know what? Let me focus on you. You might start out lifting 100. That ain't shit, but who cares? You starting somewhere. It's better than lifting air. Think about it. You walk to the store. You walk to school. You walk to your car. What are you lifting in your hand? Nothing. You're lifting up the air. So by you pushing 100 pounds of iron, that's 100 times more than air. So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, I'd rather you be honest and tell me how it is, man, than you to be on some bullshit. And then now I'm caught up in something. And like I said, if I survive that, which I am, I'm coming for you. Because you didn't value my life. So I'm definitely not going to value yours. And that's exactly the same thing when it comes to the queen. when it comes to a princess. You got these princesses out here, man. They ready, man. They ready for their prince. And sometimes they do get them. But that's the farthest they go. It's a prince. These princes don't turn into kings, man, because they're not ready for it, man. They got these feminine ways. And then these queens, man, these princesses don't turn into queens because they don't got a king to lead them. So what are you, man? Are you a boy? Are you a prince?